In these lands, the King of Dust takes his tithe of all.
Decent amount of traders. Though I'm probably not going to have much money.
You face the first of my kings. Each has shaped the nature of their forces with the strength of their will. They will turn that power to your destruction.
Okay, good. Some early equipment. Ooh. That sounds quite exciting. Okay, Lady Shelob, I will look forward to that surprise on the next tea break. Greatly. Right, let's see what we get. Huge hammer. Damage 35. As you string together consecutive attacks, you do greatly increased damage. Press the left bumper to unleash a force explosion. Alright. Plus 10 base damage is nothing to be sniffed at. The altar.
Whimsy and caprice. The domains of the old gods. Were they always thus? Or has age corrupted their natures?
On a deserted hilltop in a faraway land, you discover an old altar. The gods of the old religion are powerful, yet unpredictable in their favors. Do you wish to pray at the altar? Yes. Let us pray, chat. Dapper cults in chat, please, right now. How many of you managed to put a Dapper cult in there before I went through? Styx managed to pass. So did Kijikun. Rizel. Ballistic Sam. Milky Crown. Milky Crown. Well done. Too late. No, never too late. The old gods are fickle. They can be quite arbitrary in their favors. On bended knee, you beseech the gods to aid you in your quest. A distant rumbling and a flash of lightning answer your prayer. Draw one blessing card, and the card's token is now yours. Toxic blood. Any hit on the player during combat has a chance of poisoning the attacker.
I will have to rebalance that next time.
That's very nice. Very nice indeed. Already a blessing. And a token. Off to a good start. Mr. Lionel. While enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes a seat next to yours. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need. Now, I'm interested to see what he does this time. Ask him what he needs. Goblin immediately begins to wander around your person, probing and poking at your weapons and apparel before making a sudden grab at something. He then sits... I've lost my shield. Considering you for a while before slapping the table with his hand. Aha! I know what you need. Oh, wait. Of course. The reason why this happens as a consequence of me... Of having the chalice is because I now start with a shield. And thank you so much, Velarax, for the gift sub there. Super, super kind of you. And 2 gift subs, in fact. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Making sure that the gift of cultist robes is spread to all. 4 king cards.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
And that also. And very much that. Yeah, okay. I am pretty grateful. Hey Lazarus, how you doing, mate?
Bandits are sorely loyal to their king. They will not let you reach him easily.
I mean, it's not going to be easy for them, but it's going to be easy for me. Thank you so much, Lazarus. Hype Train. Hey, Aavak and chat. Enjoy the culting. Indeed. Thank you so much for starting the Hype Train there. That was super, super kind of you. Right. Let's get into this ambush. Oh, really? 4 play. Wow. I has no shield, which does kind of suck a bit, because it means I have no means of protecting myself other than just dodging. Which also means I don't get any kind of notification of incoming attacks. You need to be dead. Because you're going to be a massive pig. Ouch. Set myself on fire. That's my own fault. Whoop. Whoop. Come back here, you. Nope. Not happening. And that without a shield, no less. Woo. I took a bit of damage, but it wasn't terribly bad. Altasia, thank you very much for the gift subs. And Kyle Ravenborn for 5 gift subs. And Rizel for 5 gift subs. My goodness. Diolch yn fawr iawn for all of that generosity. Thank you very much for the cheers. And Fire Tiger for another 5 gift subs. That was so kind of you. Was that a reward for doing so well without a shield? I'm going to assume it was. Right, sneak up and deal with these scoundrels.
Choose from these options.
I think I shall. Draw 3, keep 1. Ooh, now then. Ballistic Sam as well. Thank you so much, everyone, for those wonderful gift subs. That's incredibly, incredibly kind of you. Thank you. And Velarax with another gift sub. There's not going to be anyone left who isn't a sub, but at this rate. All must join the fold. The power of the cult grows. Right, so Armor of Cold.
Caution, adventurer. This armor pulls energy from the world around you.
Nearby enemies are immediately slowed as the chilling effects of this armor take hold. We are absolutely taking this armor.
Are you sure that's the right approach?
I think so. I hope so. Talf, thank you very much for the 5 gift subs. Out of the gate with 5 gift subs as well. Diolch yn fawr iawn. And Future Planet as well. Thank you, everyone, so, so much. We are almost to a level 5 hype train. That is stupid fast.
Bound once more, seeking the heart of it all.
Take the stairs. This was an express train. It just blew through the stations.
Game works now?
1, 2, 3,
Do
and 4.
you comprehend the stakes?
I do. Thank you very much, Prophet of Murphy.
You may have to contend
86% of the way to Hyperplane level 5
before you reach the king.
Another 4 of Plague, and another time without a shield. On the plus side, this time I will already be slowing them down right from the onset. And there are no javeliners in this group. Honk. Oh, almost got out of that without taking a hit as well. So close. So close. Yogpod, thank you so much for that whomping great bit bomb. That was so kind of you. Thank you. And hello, Hollow Soul. How are you doing, mate? Number 4. Fool's Gold. On every weapon ability usage,
gold, and the bandits will forget themselves.
all bandits are stunned for 3 seconds. Every bandit killed nets the player 2 gold. Wow, okay. And some more food. And some more gold. Not bad.
Again, the surprise attack. The novelty must wear thin on subsequent travels.
Yeah, it's not too bad, honestly. Thank you very much, friendly ghost in chat there, and Nico Shanna for another 100 bits. Thank you so much. We're already 115% of the way to High Train level 5. So many lovely folks. Indeed, Bilal. The Dapplings continue to live up to their incredibly generous reputation. Also, my teacup is empty. Happy's for you. Thank you very much for the resub. 3rd month, 2nd best month. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Right then, you scoundrels, come hither and receive deadly box. Thank you so much for the 40 months, Ugrak. Welcome back, mate. Hope you're having a great weekend. I am. The weekend has started very strong. The voice actor sounds like Jeremy Irons, you think? This hype train was hype. It was very hype indeed. Right, select one to keep. What we want is a shield. But the fleet cuffs are so good. I'm taking the fleet cuffs instead because that's actually much
always better.
More useful for me. For now. Bandit attack.
Bandits, eh? Make an enemy of one, and you've made an enemy of all. One can't help but admire their single-mindedness.
I mean, there's something to be said about being so driven, yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for that wonderful hype train there. Please, do feel free to share your hype emotes in chat. Liberal application of the robes as well. Are there any traps in here? I don't see any, I don't think. Right. Let's get in there and use this ability right now. Tonk. Kill them while they're stunned. Gold for days. Tonk. So much gold. That is how you deal with bandits. We almost covered the cost of that battle. Among the bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of reward. Draw 1 game card. Despite this level stealing my gold constantly, we're doing quite well, I think. Looked it up, it's Anthony Scordi, but his voice sounds almost like Jeremy Irons. You're being catasinated. Right. Buy items. Alchemical silver. Press right bumper to attack faster with each successful strike. The longer the combo, the more explosive the reaction. Hag's Wraps. Each strike inflicts a curse, slowing and weakening the opponent. Yes. Which now
it's
means...
not enough that you kill them, you'll curse them too.
Yes, I will. We can now sell the fleet cuffs.
The power of a prophet. Choose your fate.
I think I prefer this over Fool's Gold, yeah.
What will you do with that?
I'm not fighting lizard men, so I don't need to worry about it. Do I prefer this game to the sequel? No, I think the sequel is a flat upgrade. But I wanted to complete it on camera so that people could see the ending, because it does lead into the second game.
An expedition. Press on.
The campaign in the second one is super long, yeah.
What brings you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
Well, I mean, you know, it's because you lead with telling me I'm not going to tell you. Now, it's basically a self-fulfilling prophecy, really. Still a shame you never beat the games for YouTube. Well, this will be going up on my second YouTube channel, so in a way I will. Alright, 2 monster cards, 3 of dust, 6 of dust. No, we'll try.
6 bandits to keep you on your toes.
I think this one. Oh, failure. Much sadness. You're spotted as you approach and the creatures ready themselves for combat. That's fine, though. Now, without a shield, this is going to be, yeah, you know, in its own way a little bit difficult, but there's a decent amount of traps here as well. I really do hope I can get a shield before everything's done, but we'll see. Ouch. I'm trying to keep them over here because the traps are going to mess up the ranged attackers, which keeps me a little bit safer, though not super safe, of course, but a tiny little bit better than nothing, at least. Got to watch for their throw because I can't counter it like I usually could. 31 points of damage, though. Not great. You loot the room. 3 game cards. Come on,
I'm
shield.
sure you're grateful for that.
After every 3rd combat, the player receives 20 health. That would have been quite nice earlier. I'll take the 5. Ring of Survival, I guess. Well, now. Health potion. Gain 50 health. The perfect amount of HP, my lord. Hello, Dark Angel. How you doing? The Song of the White Minotaur.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
The Mug and Barrel Inn is renowned for attracting the most talented bards from all around. You arrive there, weary from your adventures, but tonight's entertainment convinces you to settle by the hearth for a while. Ah, man. I will confess, it's one of the things I miss the most. Of just going out to restaurants and taverns is going somewhere that has a hearth. Just getting a glass of wine, book, parking yourself in one of the comfy seats in front of the fire. We're coming into October now. Soon we're deep into the colder months, so the fires would be crackling wonderfully. Oh, I miss it so. One day we'll get back to it. Hours pass and the crowd starts to thin. And the bard begins to move around the room, playing requests for small groups. He serenades a pair of young lovers for a meagre sum, and is then generously tipped for leaving a group of blacksmiths in a raucous chorus of foul language aimed at the folks from the next town over. He approaches you. Well. We do have here a most distinguished adventurer. No tawdry tale of insipid chivalry or brash tribalism will do. You, sir, merit a stirring ballad of bloodshed, heroism, and death. The bard sings for you the fable of the White Minotaur, a legendary beast who is the master of both might and magic. Its power is such that it has felled every adventurer, bounty hunter, or treasure seeker it has ever crossed. At the close of the song, the bard leans in close to you and whispers, "The White Minotaur is no myth. I met a man 2 nights ago who hunts the beast as if we were its long shadow. As if he were its long shadow, sorry. I'd wager that any adventurer would be interested in the tales he told me over supper. All yours for a small donation." Okay. Come on, success cards. I think it's 1 or 3. We're going to go with 3. Okay, well, 3 is at least a failure. All yours for 15... Only 15 gold. Sure, I'll agree. The Bard bestows upon you all of the knowledge that he has gleaned about the White Minotaur. This card's token is now yours. For a paltry 15 gold. Perfect. Dodge the worst one, yeah. Traveling healer. I'll approach the shop, but I don't really think they're going to have... They might have a blessing that I'll take, but what I really need is a shield. Yeah, pretty nice as far as fails go. Yeah, I can't afford it. Oh well. No, we'll leave. Nothing much there. Brian, thank you so much for the 43 months. 43 months? Where did time go? Generally behind you.
It seems you have made an enemy of the rat men. They do not normally attack unless provoked.
Well, I mean... Now, a lack of shield here is going to be painful. Oh, especially on a ship. Thank heavens for my cooling effect. Pop. Damn it. Got caught. Tonk. Gotta use those abilities when the odds are as stacked against you as they are now. I'm usually a little bit more lax with abilities because I don't really need to use them. You size, you search your bodies, finding nothing. If only there were another way to stop this plague.
A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
If only this fight had been in the basement, then we'd be a true adventurer. Oh, God. Wouldn't behind you in time be the future, since we can see the past, but not the future? I mean, you could imagine that's the way you're doing if you're walking backwards because you're moving forward in time. You could just have your eyes closed, Martin. Or you could be in the darkness. Who knows? Maybe you're blazing a celestial trail along the linear form of time. You're lighting your past with your passage. But before you is a shroud of darkness. Black as midnight, black as pitch, blacker than the foulest.
We play for a token now.
Norwich Port is a little more than wooden planks sticking out over water. It's a den of iniquity. Visitors and inquiries are obviously not welcome. You spend your time getting acquainted with the workings of the wharf, looking for avenues to gain information. You have found 3 ways you might find out about the missing ships. Steal some logs, bribe a worker, or help a captain and drown his sorrows. Drink with the captain. In what passes for a bar in the shanty town, you find a ship's captain drowning her sorrows. They must be frightful sorrows because she's drowning them in Delesian brandy. You pull up a stool next to her and, while inquiring about her misfortune, attempt to find out what she may know about the missing boats. You can tell the captain knows something, but she's not parting with it yet. However, she seems pleased to have company. Continue to drink with the captain? Sure. You gulp down another glass of the terrible, terrible brandy. The captain is merry and regales you with stories of her adventures upon the high seas, but nothing regarding the recent boat disappearances. You're feeling the effects of the powerful Delesian brandy, but you still have your wits about you. Drink more. You gulp down another small glass of the terrible, terrible brandy. In her drunkenness, the captain reveals far too much about herself, yet sadly nothing about the missing ships. You're lost in the fuzzy, warm haze of drinking. You don't notice the local pickpocket relieve you of some gold. I lost 7. Drink more. You gulp down another small glass of that brandy. In her drunkenness, the captain reveals far too much about herself. Oh, damn it. Lost in the fuzzy hails. Another 7 gulp. Drink more! Gulp down another glass. After many drinks, the captain starts to reveal what she knows. The captain only reveals one thing. Highbinder. And will say nothing more on the matter. You plan to head back to Carlo, the landlocked lubber, and see what you can do with the information you gleaned. The card's token is now yours.
The token is yours.
Well, I was
Let's
cheaper than the
see
30.
what you do with your newfound abilities.
You can post her on Discord, Blood Alchemy.
Open the chest. See
Gallery
what
of
it
Wonders
contains.
is the place for that.
I'm curious.
While exploring the dungeon, you see a treasure chest at the end of the hall. Approach the treasure chest and try not to grab the failure like I always do. I think it's 1. It is not 1, it was 3 or 4. You move forward carefully, but suddenly hear a click because I was too drunk to notice the obvious miscolored tile on the floor. Time to escape the gas?
A choice. Select your
easy.
desire.
You dive through, you approach the treasure chest. Treasure chest looks battered, but still intact. This one should be a success, no matter what. After a mighty heave, the lock gives way. The spoils are yours. I'll take the 15 gold, please. I'll take the 20 gold, please. I'll take the 15 gold. And some equipment. Medium armor. No. I mean, it's better armor than what I've got, but no.
Now you have reached a point from which the path ahead is unclear. What will be your solution? Again, a token is at stake.
Pray to the old gods for salvation. Oh, goodness. Yes! Trust your intuition, Aavak. Never second guess yourself. We risked it for the biscuit. The biscuit was acquired, not just one, a whole packet of biscuits. Perfect size to slip into the pockets inside the robes. Didn't notice there were pockets inside the robes? Ah. That's why I'm so good at these games and Chad is only middling. Leaving. Okay, fine, I'll get the cookie jar. Card's token is now ours. You stumble upon the long-lost tomb with treasure still inside. Okay, not too bad. Mercenary contract. And a new token.
Ah, the wandering mendicant. Will humanity ever move beyond poverty, religion, and charity?
That's a fair question, I suppose. He begs for food to feed the orphans. The gods show favor to those who help the less fortunate. Give food to the priest. A worthy decision, the priest exclaims. You can have 10 food. Priest humbly accepts your provisions. Let me see if I have anything in my sack with which to reward such generosity. Ah, the priest exclaims and draws out a tarnished old ring. I'll have the kids polish it up first. In the meantime, take my blessings. Nice.
Very nice indeed.
Very nice.
This tale
Good
begins,
blessing.
and then proceeds relentlessly. With each step, you will discover a new card and a deeper mystery.
Sleep at the inn.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll
Lady
wish you'd
Sheila
left untouched.
just slipped into the room and out of the room. Until he looks very confused. While sleeping at the inn, you jolt awake to find a bandit rifling through your belongings. You're quick to your feet, weapon already in hand. The bandit laughs, clearly drunk. Easy there, princess. Spare an apple, would you? There's a good lad. He stands unsteadily, clutching a stolen apple and some coins. You grab his arm in protest and earn a punch to the face. Looks like Nancy here wants a fight. The bandit laughs again, spits at your feet, and turns to leave. Attack the thieving bandit. With one practice swing, you execute him. A surprised gasp in the last sound he makes. Suddenly, the room fills with the bandit's lackeys. You must be trembling in your boots, seeing me equip all of my gear. You're like, I didn't realize he was so well armed. Poop. They seem to say, with great concern. Nope. Don't want any of no nonsense. Nope. Oh, any of yours, thank you. Should have used that a little while ago, actually. Oh, I missed one of the piles of gold. Sadness. Aavak, surprise cancelled. Aww. Thought I was getting all the ferrets back together, but Ares ruined it after being good for ages. Oh, that is actually incredibly sad. Womp, womp, womp. He's not ready to be back in the cage with all of them yet. Needs a little bit more time to come out of rut. I feel very sad now that that was the surprise. Thieves dealt with, you accidentally wipe your brow with a hand slick with the blood that has run down your weapon. You turn, hoping to find a wash basin, and find yourself once again in the presence of the ghost from the forest. Its eyes, so familiar, so real compared to its shifting body, look at you in fear. You took their lives so easily. You already lost.
Take your time if you like.
Remember who you are.
I've waited long enough.
You were. I've lingered too long in this place. It drains so. Do not forget me. You blink and the ghost is gone. Those eyes, gone. Ah, of course. I need to lower my weapon. I kind of figured that that was the case, if I'm perfectly honest. It was too obvious that that would be the least likely option taken, and that's the most likely to result in a reward. Though, I will be honest, I had forgotten which card gave me that unlocked that card, rather. And that's one of the problems with having a lot of tokens at the end. It's very easy to just run through them and forget which one unlocked what. Buy items, medium armor, healer's ring, fortitude's breath. Yes, please. Shield acquired.
A shield for the marathon, not the sprint.
I think we're good. On the bright side, the fact that it took him so long means it will probably only be a week or two now. Yeah. The next step on your journey takes you from the cave out to the feet of an imposing forest.
On this floor, the King of Dust waits for you. He is prepared. Are you?
I hope so. I've now got a shield, so I'm significantly better prepared than I was before.
Our old friend, the Jack of Plague, returns to fight another day.
Well, I mean... okay. Not what I was expecting, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, damn it. Let's not deal with that, shall we? That's all of them dealt with. Considering that was one of the bosses before, it's always interesting to meet them later on and see how much more powerful you are. Sneak up and kill them. Ooh, Scorching Zeal. There we go. This weapon has a fire aura.
In its multitudinous forms, we still hold it in esteem and wonder.
Lava golems will shrug off fire attacks with ease. Oh, that's fair. Press left bumper to restore the fire and burn nearby enemies. It's a little bit less damage. But it's still holy, and it will add a burn effect, so the dot is going to be nice. Okay. Crucible, call for a priest. Duly noted.
Every game must include an element of surprise.
Farron Mac, thank you very much for the 5 gift
Sometimes
subs.
it is the human on the other side of the table. Sometimes the draw of a card or the roll of a dice. Without it, the game is nothing but a computing machine.
That's fair.
No king falls without a challenge.
I want all the money. So much cash. Damn it. Nope. Lost 9 health, but we gained a decent amount of cash from that. Hey, Flabbergaster, how you doing, buddy? Ow, hammer to the back, indeed. I almost missed that draw there because I was looking at chat.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
I mean, I don't need it anymore, so no. That food would do nicely. Don't need it, but I'll take the 15.
It amuses me to watch them theorize, to attempt to discern the very likeness of the gods down to their toes.
You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. I'll give them half my food, sure.
Choose from these options.
Risk it for a biscuit? It wasn't a huge success, but I'll take it. He says a few words in the language of the old religion and gently touches your forehead. It is done. Whenever the player is struck by a ranged attack, chance the attacker will be stunned for 3 seconds. Not bad. A shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a travelling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. I've got 129 gold. I think I will actually say hello. Remove curse. Still not good enough yet. buy a little bit more food. Don't need it, but I may come across a option along those lines. We'll see. Which one is that? I forget what that one was. We'll see. We'll go through the crucible first.
To heat and purify the flawed metal. You,
Tilly?
in this case.
Oh, yeah, I know. I think Tilly is looking for some food or to be let out. Oh, she's being incredibly loving right now, chat. Oh, thank you very much for extending your sub, Farron Mac. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Right, Tilly is being super patient, so after this run, we're going to go on another tea break.
Their foolishness.
And then I will be able to address whatever it is that Tilly wants, whether to be let out or to get some food. The town of Steegal sits upon the only safe crossing of the river Ernst. However, the only adventurers allowed to cross are those who pass through the Crucible. The Crucible, you'll find monsters for the entertainment of the townspeople in Steegal. What will you do? I will absolutely enter the Crucible. Choose your opponent wisely, yells a man from the crowd. I'm batching on you! Well, I'm going to go with the 6 of dust. I know, Carriat. I know. You're super good. Just pick the moment when I'm in a fight, though. That was the wrong thing. Not happening. You know what? Damn it. You control the fire or it's automatic? You control it. You survived the round. Now do it again. The crowd awaits your decision. I will fight Jack of Skulls.
Oh my gosh, she's just hungry.
Oh, thank you, Sheila. Tilly was hungry.
The Jack of Skulls returns to the fray. Would you expect any
Thank you
less?
so much, Sheila. And Brian, thank you very much for the 5 gift subs as well, mate. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Well, that was stupidly easy. After surviving the Crucible, you're paraded through the town and allowed to continue upon your adventure. A few random peasants throw coins saying, "You've made me rich, warrior." The dealer draws you 4 gold game cards. And the Crucible's token is now mine. I will accept the 40 gold. Thank you very much. We'll be going back to the shop once this is done. I will accept that 40 gold as well. I will take this 25 gold. Hey, Vormithrax, welcome, buddy. How you doing, mate? I hope you had a wonderful stream. We are becoming absolutely filthy rich.
Here, take it.
How's Cataclysm treating you at the moment, mate? Alright, we need to get in here. I don't know which...
begin to see the nature of the questions.
One of the 2 cards that remains...
Do we look to the past or to the future?
Is going to be
Is your decision
the boss.
predetermined or made in the moment?
But I actually don't want to fight the boss. I want to find the final card. The final card should be the one that lets me deal with the Ratman for good. And I believe I need a lot of money for that. Like 200 lot of money. We finally got a lot of money. Hey, Alexia Games, how you doing, mate? Playing a favourite of mine. Well, I'm very glad to hear that. It's a favourite of mine as well. Character number 12 for this challenge. So it's being very generous with the fun. I see. I don't know if you're familiar with Hand of Fate, Vorm, but this is it's a deck builder where instead of like the deck being like power cards, like cards you play in a fight, as you have with something like Slay the Spire, the cards define the encounters you'll have in the adventure. So it's kind of like you build the dungeon that you're going to run, all of the monsters in it, and all of the equipment you might gain from the random chance cards out of the deck that you've selected. It's really, really cool.
We meet
Jack
the
of Trust. Okay.
Did you think him done before? Oh,